Ant says, them new nickels are going to be released soon. Everybody keep your eye out. Uh, New nickels. What's the new nickels? Dude, they spring things on me sometimes. What's the new nickel? Tell me, tell me, tell me! Oh gosh. Hey, it's coin class. It says nobody watching. I got a red line. Let's take 10 seconds here. 2019 S. I'll keep an eye out. Let's see. See if that works. Hmm. Did they already release them? I don't know a thing about them. What's the new nickel? Hmm. It's gonna say 2019 on that. So just this year's nickel? Hmm. Okay. Hey, look, I found a new trick I can do with Elizabeth. Oh, watch this. You're gonna love this one. Where's the scope? I got to run to the scope already. Okay, here's Liz. Let's see if I can zoom out. No, that's it. It's a big Liz. Okay, this is what Liz looks like, you know, when she's giving a speech, right? This is what she looks like when she's sleeping. Get it? All right, that wasn't that funny. I'll try to save the humor from my other channel there. Okay, we got coin class going here. We brought it back after a hiatus of a few months. The whole idea was, geez, it was just too darn much, and nobody's watching the darn thing. So we bring it back, and let's try changing the way we do this. I'm going to do it every other week instead of Saturday afternoon when everybody's out shopping or playing soccer, or playing with the kids, or catching up on errands. We'll do it Friday evening. Now, I have a sale every other Friday evening. I'm going to swap off with Robert Lawson. So, well, I don't want to cut over him either. He's on right now, matter of fact. He's on the Coin Up channel. Well, he also took over for Dustin's 3 o'clock show. So he sells and auctions coins from 3 o'clock in the afternoon until, well, into the evening. So I figure, you know, I could probably sneak in a little later, you know. 9:30 is when we do the start time here. And that shouldn't be too bad. I think it'll work. Hope everybody's having a great night so far. There, it says 25 people watching. Things are working again. Good, I got a little green. Nice little pile there. Oh, over here, we got, well, let's do the announcements first. We have the Coin Weekend Seminar coming up. No, Coin Seminar Weekend. And I've got, if we can see the screen here. Can we see the screen? This is the screen. I come over here and I got a blog, and you'll find the link is in the description. It's 1 Million Pennies Project. And up here in the corner, you're going to see the Coin Seminar Weekend. And if you click on that, you get the show times. Who's doing what and when. And, well, I got a couple more I got to add. But usually in the last week, that's when it fills up. Wait for it. And we got this we'll talk about later. But one thing to try to get everybody, where'd we go? Try to get all the good people to watch as many of those streams as possible. We have a giveaway, and people have been sending things in. Oh, by the way, tip of the day is don't trust the label. I think I might have paid too much for that Mercury dime. Well, anyway, no matter. Okay, so let's pivot. There, that's the pivot. Each show in the Coin Seminar Weekend is going to have a, oh, cheapskate, I'm on it. Yeah, I haven't forgot you. I've just been, well, either way too busy or napping in the past 2 days. During the Coin Seminar Weekend, people are sending these coins. We're going to give each show a clue, and they're going to give away that clue during their show, beginning, middle, end. Maybe they'll stick it on the wall behind them or flash it. Just wait for it. But you got to collect all those clues, and the idea is the more clues you have, the better your chances of winning. And one person's going to take it all home. And check out what we got. We got from Paula, we have a 2019 Libertad. Great looking coin. It's Mexican. It's 1 ounce of silver. That's the answer to the U.S. Eagle. We got an Eagle too. So now we're up to 2 ounces of silver. This is a 2018. This is from Blues. God love them. We got a couple of ounces of copper. Again from Blues. And I got it into a clear holder this time. We can see it. It's a 1 ounce copper round. Has a shield on one side and a buffalo on the other. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the buffaloes. Watch this. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, we got that thing. Over here we have another copper round. This has a dinosaur on there. Real handsome beast stomping along, eating everything in front of him. And on the back we have an eagle. We have this thing. It's neither copper nor silver. It's clad. It's an Eisenhower. It's 1974 S proof with some pretty hardcore cameo on there. You can see the camera in the background here. There we go. And just in from Manta Coins, we got this beastie. It's 1/20th ounce Libertard. Same design, right, as the big one. Just like the mini me. It's a mini lib. Libertad. I try not to be political. Okay, and this is slabbed by PCGS, and it's proof 69 deep cameo. Real sharp. Let's see if we can get that to... There it is. That's what she looks like up close. And what's the date? 2010. And we've got the design on the back with the eagle and the snake and the cactus. Real nice piece. So we got 2.05 ounces of silver, 2 ounces of copper, and this big heavy thing over here. And one person's going to win that. So if you want to win all that stuff, don't cost nothing. Start watching. Well, not, you can't really start. Wait for it. It's coming. Starts Friday of next week. That's a week from today. All right, we'll be having that. Now, I've got a sale every other Friday, and next week's my day. So I'm going to proceed with my sale, but I'm not going to list that along with the Coin Seminar weekend in that schedule. And hopefully Rice will be starting out. I still got to get a hold of him and confirm that. Paula says, this is Coin Class, hosted by the one and only Ken Peavy. Have fun, interact, and please keep it clean. Yeah, says the girl who sent that. Whoa! Look at, ooh, watch it. Where'd that thingy go? There it is. It's my thingy. Who sent this? Was that Al? Hi-ho, or somebody sent that. I don't know, man. Cheapskate says, I just emailed you my slot and subject. Outstanding. It's probably going to be 9 so far. It really fills up, you know, in that last week, and we're in that last week. The last 2 times we've had this, and the whole thing started just, you know, because of a troll. That's what the trolls do. They enhance everything. It's funny the way that works. The last 2 times, people have done shows, and they're getting hundreds of views, hundreds of them. And some of these channels is more than they expected, and they can be blown away. So don't worry about that. Really, you just do your show like you regularly would, and figure you get a whole lot more traffic. But having the giveaway kind of sends a lot of people your way because they want to get that clue. Practice what you preach. I always practice what I preach. Me, I neither practice nor preach. Okay. That's the Coin Seminar weekend. Now, one show I'm going to have in there, probably when nobody else is on, is the Coin Haiku Contest winner. And we've got, well, it's gone. They're here somewhere. You've seen them before. It's a copper round, right? It's a PV Petty. It's the Walking Liberty design on a copper round, and we're just having fun with that. But make a coin haiku, and I've got a video on what all that entails. It's not that hard. You need 3 lines. It's supposed to be poetry or some darn thing. It doesn't have to rhyme. It never rhymes. But you need 3 lines. The first line has 5 syllables. The next line has 7. And the last line has 5 syllables. And that's it. It's like a minimalist Japanese pseudo-poetry thing. And, well, either send it into my email, which is right up here, or put it in the comments of the haiku video. It'll be fun. I need some preaching practice. Amen. Can I get an amen? This thing have an amen? No, no amen on that. Okay. Now, one thing we changed in the format here is we're doing this as a viewer-supported program, right? It's your support that keeps this thing going. Now, I got a thing here. Where is it? Is this it? That's not it. There it is. Now, last time we had a coin class, we had some people send in cash. They did it by Super Chat. They did it with PayPal. PayPal's preferred. Super Chat I won't see for a couple of months. But Hi-Ho Silver, we want to thank these people in particular. We got Manta Coins, Blues Coins, Amanda McCarthy, Bill Betts, Hidden Numismatist, and Anna Hutchinson. Thank you so very much. It is your support that makes this possible. It's not just you know, doing the show. But we got a giveaway today. We'll have this a little later. And we're going to give away a red book. Because, dude, this is what it's all about. This is what you need the most. You're going to find out this is really what you need the most. And this is a 2015. It's used. Right, we're still on a budget. There we go. But it's, well, pretty good shape. Looks like it had a sticker on the front. Don't mind that. And, well, it's in pretty good shape. You know, hardcover. It'll hold you up. It's the information in here is what's so darn valuable. It's not so much the prices, right? It's the information. It's one of those things. It's a staple of the community. Information is what makes it happen. Please don't delete my comments. I need a red book for. Yeah, you need a red book. Levi just got a. I guess did it come in the pennies? I hope so. He just won a an Indian penny. Have we got one here? Yeah. And I threw in a Canadian because I got a sack of Canadian pennies here on the floor. So I just said, here's an old one and stuck that in too. There we go. Thanks for helping show us the viewer sponsors. Yeah, you people make it happen. You really do. We brought in enough last time that I could get a few books. And it's not just the one because, well, I'm going to save money by getting, you know, several at a time. So, coming up, we have, this one's much bigger. The sizes and everything. Okay, it's the Comprehensive Catalog Encyclopedia of U.S. Coins. Okay, same idea as the red book. Let me move this. There we go. You'll have prices and all that. And that's all well and good. Right. Here's information on what's this one? A gold. Oh, information on Lincoln's. Lots of good information in here, and it's real handy. Weights, measures, specs, the whole bit. We'll give that away on our next coin class. And I've given a couple of these away before. But again, this is used, but think of it as gently pre-owned. There we go. And I got a couple more. Where'd we go here? Dum-da-dum. Was there another one? No, that's it. Okay, one is photo grade. And this is really a darn handy book. You got every series of U.S. coin, right, in every grade. I think the photos aren't that great, though. But no matter, it's a heck of a help. You do have the text description, so very fine on a 3-cent nickel. You said up 2/3 of the hair detail will show plainly, and the lines will be sharper on the columns. This is some handy stuff. One of the first skills you want to learn. One of the first skills you want to develop is how to grade your coins, because once you know how to grade them, well, then you can look up in a price list, you know, what's it worth? Here we go. Here got Haxby. Okay, and you can look it up. What's this one worth in this grade? What is it? Here's a howler. Oh, look at that. Okay, there we go. What's this? A George 5/4 from 1912, and very fine. Should be good for, you know, $20 or something like that. They made this many. They made 2,544 of them. Is that right? Oh, million. Okay. Good stuff. But what I want to talk about today is things every collector should have. That's our title. That's what it says. Things every collector should have. Okay. That's a handy book to have. Yeah. That's for Canadians. If you're going to do Canadians, this is really good. There's not a whole lot on Canadians. What's the difference between the red book is retail prices. The blue book is wholesale prices, dealer to dealer. Then there's a gray book, which is really a gray sheet, and that comes out, you know, weekly, and that's a different thing altogether. And that's, what is it, $250 a year, and they don't want you to share it. You get to sign a piece of paper that says, I promise I won't share it with anybody. I wonder how those numbers keep getting out. Huh. I got a lot of Canadian coins. I got a sack of them down here on the floor. What the heck is that? Yep. That's all Canadian pennies. One thing everybody should have is a sack of Canadian pennies. Here we go. Let's have a look in there. Yeah, just, what the hell is this?
What you just said.
Oh, damn it, I hit
is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, gotcha. That was tricky. Watch out. There's a sack of Canadian pennies, and you got, I mean, they go way back. I pull them out, they're in the 20s and 30s in some of these. Yeah. Well, you know, it's good to have quality and quantity. These old pennies, hey, nothing's wrong with it. A sack of the thing. It can help you work out. Just, you know, lift. You see Bill, 457, lifting weights. Yeah, I got into coins and got out of industrial contracting because there wasn't so much heavy lifting. I think people order thousands of those at a time. I've actually been trading my Canadian silver for American silver. LOL trash. Oh, there's trash out there. Here you go. Here's a washed up, that's been polished a whole bunch of times. What do you got there? It's 1940. It's ruined. You know, that's in my melt can. It gets big enough, I call the guys to come and get it. He comes, he gets it, he throws down cash. He says, these are crap. Why are you paying melt, buddy? Don't complain. It's what you wanted. I do enjoy that t-shirt. Oh, this is from My Secret Valentine, right? Who needs Valentine? I got bacon. Now, Rivendell, and I don't have his card out here, he's been doing a Secret Valentine. It's, you know, it's long done. Everybody got their Valentines, but you had to contact him by email. He'd send you somebody to send something to. And the idea was, you know, a $20 range item. Send it off to your Secret Valentine. And the idea is they would make a video showing what they got. Well, I got me a shirt. Pretty handy. I like it. I like bacon too. Now, I got over here, let's go to the screen. Here's the screen. I've got Blues up here. Here he is, Blues Coins. He's one of our sponsors. I just thought I'd show you these channels in particular. He got his Secret Valentine, and here's his video right over here on the right. You might not be able to see that. It might be, well, there it is. But get over there and hit that subscribe button. Right, and over here is a bell, over here to the right of it. Make sure you hit that. And Blue's one of our sponsors on the show here. We got Manta Coins, right? Another big sponsor of the show. Every Saturday evening, starting 5:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Central, and God knows what on the West Coast. You get the treasure hunt. They go through rolls. If they find it, you get to keep it. But it's not just the silver. They also go for NAFCs, proofs, any die varieties and errors they may find. And they get a lot more out of those rolls than anybody else because they pull out the die varieties. Now we've got, let's see, Bill Betts. Thank you very much. Bill, I got your email. I haven't responded to it yet, but I got the one that says, here's my picture. Then I got the one that says, did you get my picture? So yeah, we got it. We got Amanda McCarthy. Now, she doesn't have a whole lot of coin activity on her videos, but you can always wait for that. And let's see, Hi-Ho, here he is. His actual name is Hi. There he is. He's from Australia, and he does coin videos too. Now we got Hidden, and we got, who else we have? Let me see. Where's Home? There's Home. Okay, we got Hi-Ho, Manta Coins, Blues, Amanda McCarthy, Bill Betts, Hidden Numismatist, and Anna Hutchinson, who also doesn't have a channel with videos, but well, we can beg them. Make some coin videos. There we go. Paula has a Secret Valentine. I wonder who mine was. Who did mine go to? And the one that sent this, oh, I didn't send that. Huh? Yeah, you did. Okay, let's see. What should every collector have? That's a tough one. What should? Well, I always had trouble with somebody saying you should or you ought to. Let's call these suggestions. I would suggest, it's a secret. Oh man, go with it. I would suggest that most collectors might want to consider having these things around. But the first thing is easy, you know, it's coins. That's the first thing. Gosh, you got to get coins. A lot of these channels that we talk about, and there's a whole list in the directory, and the directory is down below. Man, they go through coin rolls and hunt coin rolls. Right? Take them apart, look what's in there. Here's a roll of Bahamas pennies. And they rip it open and look at every darn penny. And some they pick out and some they throw back to the bank. Coin roll hunting is probably the easiest way to get coins. You go down to the bank, say, hey man, I'm making a video about coins. Can I get, $1 billion worth of coins? Sure, here you go. Well, tell them whatever store you got to, but it's a good idea to pick them up at one bank and drop them off at another bank. We can get more into coin roll hunting, but seriously, what's at issue here is you have to know, what the heck am I looking for? Oh gosh, okay, here we go. Watch this. Go back to the screen. Alright, over my blog, let me pause this. There we go. Over on my blog, we've got on the right side, it says key information websites. This is 1 Million Pennies Project again. And in here is what we've got, key information for grading. You've got PCGS photo grade. And these links will open up, hopefully in another, does it? No, opens in the same darn page. And here on photo grade, it's the same as the book. It's got every coin, every series, and you can just click on the item that you have, be it a dime or $half, or you name it, and it'll have every coin and every grade, and you compare what you have to what's up there. Now I got to get back to where I was here. Okay, how much is it worth? That's two things I want to know first. What is my coin, right, and what's it worth? So value comes into being as being a, highly sought after item. Where'd it go? Right there. So, let me get this out of here. This is where the red book comes in handy. But you got to realize the figures in here are rather kind of high. They're kind of inflated. They're also they're adjusted once a year. Now, Numismatist is the one that's on the blog that I offer you. They update monthly. There you go. You've got values on these things, and they're not especially accurate. Even on this one at, 4 years old now. Yeah, 4 years old. But you got to realize most of your values aren't going to change that much. Maybe on some higher end items, gold coins, silver coins that are more connected to the to the market, or low grade coins that have bullion value to them. But a lot of these are going to be pretty much regular. Your 2 cents, 3 cents. They're pretty stable. What you got here? Some older coins. All right, but most of the stuff that you handle, Kennedy $half, Washington quarters, those places don't always, they don't change a whole lot in the course of a year or two. After 5 years, 10 years, you can figure these prices are going to be off. But people want their price. How much is my coin worth? Good Lord. How much is my whole collection worth is the next one. That's a natural extension. It's curious. People want to know, hey, what's all this stuff worth? And then you got to get into keeping track of it. But we got some coin inventory and checklists we've made up. And Ant, he's in here. He's put in a lot of work. That's Anthony Mazza. Let's find one here. Let's look at the Lincolns. Here's Lincoln cents right here. And these, you can copy this, right? Click on the whole damn thing, copy it, or you just print it right off of here. There's the icon for it here. And print it right off. Now you can change it any way you like if you copy it into your own spreadsheet. If you need to, you can add boxes. There you go, boxes around everything. Hey, you can do boxes on every darn thing here. It's not a problem. Good way to learn how to use spreadsheets as well. Or you can just have everything in separate lines. That didn't work. Let me undo that. This isn't working. Come on. No matter. There. That should get rid of them. But something like this is handy because you're able to, just check off the boxes so you know you have it or don't have it. And if you print it off, I got one here actually, so we can show you. But if you have these other columns filled, you can just add your grade, what you paid, what it's worth, and this will give you, if I did this right, let's say it's worth $25, $50, $100, $1.14. There you go. It will add them up for you, and you'll have the total right up here in these three. How much did you pay? You paid $5, $10, $15, and $1. That's what you paid over here. This is your total value over there. And it won't give you a total grade because, well, that doesn't make sense anyway. Okay, but you've got every date, every mint mark, right? Some odd things, the no mint mark issues, for example. Here's a large S. Okay, you've got a few varieties, but not too many of the varieties, right? Some proofs, early proofs, large date and small date are usually in here. But you've got every series. I think we're only missing a couple, and it's going to be the very, very early items. Here's capped bust dimes. Yeah, if you can check every one of those off, you got something. Now this checklist works in many ways. It can help you keep track of what you paid for everything, what your total value is, right? You can keep notes. That's kind of handy. You can have a quick reference check mark on whether or not you have it and what the grade is. Right? You can look up the mintage and estimated survival. Real handy, but there's not much that's missing in here. What are these? This is a seated Liberty dimes. Yeah, check off all of these and you'll be doing great. This offers you a chance to establish goals. Honestly, it's pretty handy. Look at people are stopping in. Now let me show you this thing in real life. I got to come back to, here's the chat. Here's this. Where's the home? Here we go. We actually printed one off. Well, part of one. And I stuck it in a neat little binder here. This is it, right? And this does not have the little boxes which can be added over here for the totals. And I've got it inside a report cover. Let's just take it out of there for a bit. There. You can put holes in it, put it in a notebook or a binder. Let's have a look. What does this do? I've got a full list of every coin, every date, every mint mark with a check mark. I can add the grade, I can add what I paid, add the value, add notes over here, and I can go into a coin shop with this and say, I need this one, I need that one, I need this other one down here. Have you got them? And what grade? Ooh, you've got that one right here in a better grade than I've got. I better look at that. And it's pretty darn handy. You've got space on both sides. Plenty of notes. When you hear about a die variety or something to look for on a particular date, you can keep your notes specific to that. You know, if you got a, say, a 1938 D over S buffalo nickel that you want to keep an eye out for, all right, you can write it down right over here on the side. But this gives you objectives. Fill every, check every single box. Sorry, I put that under here. Here, let me get that out of there. Check every box. Just having an objective can help you build a better collection and faster. You know what you're going after next. And fill the entire series, or just get one of each series. But always go for older, more rare, more valuable, better condition, better quality, and something you don't have. Let's see. It's just a handy tool is all this is. And these little tools, this can help you. What you're doing is you're taking control of your hobby, taking control of your collection, and making it more organized. You're getting your head together on what you want to do and the direction you want to take. And I'm never going to get this in, right? There we go. Got it. There we go. It brings order to chaos, because normally this is what my desk looks like. I've got coins just everywhere. Here we go. We got another bunch of them up here. Okay, let me show you this. This is really neat. If you have that notebook and you hear about something, you can keep those notes and records. All right, here we go. We're going to take this one over there. I'm going to put it over here. Let me get rid of Lizzie. And find the scope. There we go. So if you hear about something, this is a 1938 Buffalo nickel. It has a D mint mark, right? We'll look at the front here. Real good shape. 1938, as you can see. The F is below the date. That's the guy who designed it. But I'll go back to the other side real quick. And we're going to get close. So in a 1938 D Buffalo nickel, you have what's called an OMM, an over mint mark. There's Chuck Norris. Why are there so many coin live streams? Because it works so well. Watch this. Okay, if you have an OMM, back in the day, San Francisco Mint finished up their production run. They had leftover dies. They would send them to Denver, but they'd already have the mint mark, the S, punched into the die. Well, Denver would simply punch over it. So you have a D over S. Now what they did was drive it in a little bit deeper to try to destroy the previous mint mark. But this one, there are actually several of these OMMs for 1938D. So you can add this to your notes, right? You got the printout. You can add this to your notes. There are actually several. This is OMM number 2. There's another one here somewhere, but I can't find it in all this mess. Yeah, this is a good looking piece. But here you can see, if I can get my stick going, right through the center, that's the center of an S. Over here on the side, where the lint is, there we go, over here on the side, you've got the, that upper loop of the S, and up here in the top right is where the serif of the S mint mark would be. And down on the lower right, you have, again, the lower tail. And that's what an OMM, in this particular instance, looks like. It's FS 512. Oh, there we go. Again, the books. We're back to the books. That it? Volume 2. I need Volume 1. Where has Volume 1? There it is. Now, Paula just put up this number, FS 512, over there in chat. And people are thinking, what is that supposed to be? Okay, remember the books? Watch this, watch this. Excuse me. FS is 5-As Stanton. That's the two guys who wrote this book. It's called The Cherry Picker's Guide. Now, other people contributed to it, Ken Potter, for example, but they're the main editors right here. Okay, watch this. I'm going to go to the Buffalo Nickels for 1938, because when you start taking notes, that's when you step up to another level in your collecting. Hey Brian, how are you? That's Brian Wilkinson. There's 1938, 38 proof, 38. Where is it? 38. Nope. That's a Jefferson nickel. Duh. There we go. 1938D. I'm going to show you this real quick. Geez, you can actually compare notes. Look, you got photographs. Here's a 1938D over mint mark. We've got 4 of them listed here. This is the one that I have, and that's 512. It's 513, 514, 515. I think I got either another one of these or that one, or I don't know. It's back there, but you can see how closely this photo resembles. You ready? This coin. All right. How can I bounce back and forth? Well, anyway, that's it. When you're there, when you get there, eventually you're going to want something like a magnifying glass or a loop. Okay, we lost connection for just a bit. We should be live again. Let's look around here. We're moving again. Yeah, the thing crapped out for a bit. Okay, you get into your coins, and one tool I would suggest you move up to is a loop, at least a magnifying glass. Dude, your eyes aren't going to last forever. I can barely see the dates now. Yeah, we lost connection for a bit, but we're back. Now, a 10x loop, right? I mean, I've got them. They're $3, right? 2 for $5.50. They work great. Let's see if we can actually if we can see anything here through the camera. There you go. Kind of picks it right up. There it is on the coin. There's a coin, and you can do it. It brings it right up. But this will help you identify and pick out those items, right, that your books tell you about. Now, using these books is pretty simple, and developing the skills on how to identify things is pretty simple. I got a test here. I got a simple experiment here. Where the heck is it? Okay, this is a 3 different pigs game. Here we go. We'll go with it. Here, just look at the pigs instead of me. Okay, you got these 2 pigs. Where's that pointer? You've played this game, you know, probably when you're 5 years old. There are 7 differences between these two images with the pigs, and you got to pick out what's different. So, what the books give you is a standard reference of what that particular variety should look like, and you're able to compare what you have with what they have. All right. So in the book, they have 2 apples, but you, on your coin, you have 3 apples, and one of them's red, and one's up here, okay? You get the windows that's different. Seriously, you're comparing one image to another. The coin in front of you versus the coin that's in the book, and pick out the things that are different. That's all. Let's see, what do we got? We got the flower, we got the window, we got the apples. Does that count as 1 or 2? You got the pig's tail. Are there more? I bet you the shapes of the stones will change somewhere. Nope, they look pretty good. You go back and forth. Shape of the stone here, shape of the stone there. Shape of the stone here, shape of the stone there. Shape of the shingle, shape of the shingle. Okay, his ear, check his ear. All right, that's the whole idea behind these books, is you're able to quickly reference the pig's mouth. Oh, look, there's one. I didn't catch that one. The pig's mouth, smiley, no tongue, quiet, tail, flower, window, apple, apple. That's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6. I'm not going to bother with 7. Okay, that's enough. But you get the whole idea. Pointer image, that's gone, and the 3 pigs. Excellent analog. That's how it works. I've got a book here. Because when you get to that next level where you need to identify coins, and dude, I got one here. You just got to see this. It's oh gosh, this is my happy place right here. Okay, that's a ½ cent. Oh, let me get this. Where'd that book go? Where did it go? You realize it's 3 down already? There's a keyboard, there's a printout. Watch this. Okay, remember that? Well, get out the way. I need a bigger desk. Remember the Lincoln penny? Before the Lincoln penny, you get the large cents, right? Before the large cents, of course, in here you got the ½ cents. It must be right in here, so there you get the, oh, you've seen these on the various shows, the capped bust, the draped bust, ½ cents. Before them you got the, oh, that's draped bust. Watch this, you ready? Start getting into the early stuff. You got the Liberty cap. Oh man, these start getting into the real good stuff. Okay, let's put one of those Liberty caps under the scope. Ta-da-da-da. Yeah, I've been saying I need more, you know, early American stuff in my life. Okay, here it is. That's totally out of focus. There she is, and she's a train wreck, dude. There we go. It says reconnection right in here, and it comes out somewhere over here. But by God, this is ruined. Look at this. We got this dark area. So this tells me somebody tried to put Nicodate on it. Okay, you can't see the date otherwise. You can see the design. And you get the flowing hair, right? You got the cap. We know the size and weight tells us that it's a ½ cent. You can weigh it with a scale. You've seen these. We talked about the scale. These are just tools. These are easy to get, right? They're handy. Where's that other tool I had? Here we go. The calipers, right? A lot of these things are so darn easy to get. You can go down to Hobby Lobby and get these a lot of times. You can get them, you know, eBay, Amazon.com, me, all kinds of different places. But you got to get the coin and put those to use, know how to use them, and then identify what is this coin. Okay, here's another book. You see how we keep coming back to the books And the information in the books is probably the one thing that's most valuable to every collector out there. What's going on with the flicker here? Huh. Ah, it's bright as dark. I got a lot of lights on. Okay, we're going to get over here. And this is where it comes real handy. You know, you got lettered edges on these old things. Here it is. Let's look at this. It says, what's it say? Let's start at the beginning. TWO2. There we go. Now you can see it. 2 lettered edges on half pennies. 200. There it is. This is where it really gets important. 200 for $1. Okay, that kind of also says it's a half cent. Yep, eat at Joe's. All right, let me find in this book, 1794. Oh, this is splendid. I love this. I'm going to show you this because again, we're going to compare the pigs, right? All right, we'll just put it up here. I've got to move that. I don't want to screw that up too badly. Okay, over here at the book. Wow, it's just too big for the desk. Home. Okay, there. Down at the bottom in this book, I've got 2 sizes of edge lettering. I got this over here, which is the small edge letters. I've got that over there, which is the large edge letters. And I noticed this one just after I bought them. Look at the photos of what I bought. On the small edge letters, right, I can fit my finger on the photo twice. Right? But over here, there's no way I have that same kind of space. Right? Here's a pig on the left. Here's a pig on the right. My coin is right here. Where are you? I'm going to hold that up and have a look. And do we have large or small edge letters? And we can come up with 100, which is probably somewhere. Hey, I'm sideways. Where are you? 2. It's upside down. And now what you can do, since I can't put my thumb in between the letters there, let's look at the thickness of the letters. Right? Can I fit a second E in there between 100? Can I fit a second E in there? Or just the, 1? Let's go back home and we compare here. That's about the thickness of 1 E. Over here, I can fit 2 E's in there. So I've got large edge letters. That's kind of nifty. So I can find which die I have. I can find out which I have for the reverse die, what I have for edge lettering. Then, because I can pinpoint exactly which coin I have, which variety, I can determine better the price. Well, just having that, the large edge letters appears to be a more desirable coin. I need a class on how to sit in a chair because I just fell out of mine. Dude, I need a cat that just pushes stuff off the desk. Where's that scope gone? Here it is. So you got this old coin. Dude, it's beat up. It's wrecked. But by God, I got one. There's actually about 2,500 surviving specimens on these 1794 Liberty Cap half cents. But they are few and far between because the people that have them ain't letting go of them easy. There it is. I'm pretty psyched about it. But boy, it's rotted, it's corroded, it's beat up, it's been cleaned, it's been pounded. The thing, look at this. If I touch one side, I can do it up here. If I touch one side, I can see it's bent. See how it moves? But it's also identifiable. And more than anything else, even screwed up, these coins bring they bring 3 digits and screwed up like this. Sometimes you get them and you can barely make out any design elements, maybe just, her nose. And that's enough. Well, there it is. Go back and get one you don't have. Get those coins you don't have. This one showed up. Mantic had this one. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, I've seen those. It's a peso. It's from Philippines, 1947 S. It's a peso. It's got Douglas MacArthur on there. Oh, this is perfect, because I'm talking about Eisenhower this for the Coin Weekend seminar. There he is. There's Ike. Well, we'll just do a little sideline for, you know, who's handling affairs over in the Pacific, and that'll be Ike. No. Doug. Truman and Doug didn't get along, but this is in beautiful shape. I'm pretty psyched about that. I made an offer. Nobody bid up. You know, these sellers that have new shows, get in there, because a lot of times they're new sellers and they don't have a lot of audience, and you can get stuff, I mean, just for a song. When we will get you a high chair, get one of those that have the seat belts, right? You can actually get some duct tape, right? Get your own belt, maybe some Velcro, and just put it around you. You know, ease up on the Labats. Yeah. Okay. Every collector should have one of these. They're beautiful. There we go. I want to talk about tools and equipment, right? These are handy. That's what these are. They're $3. Scale is, well, how much is a scale? 7. Okay. Don't be too worried about running out and buying every tool out there under the sun. When the time is right, you know, when you grow into the need for a scale or a more powerful loop. There's another one here. Right. Oh, Black Steel sent this one. It's pretty darn handy. It's like 60x. Dude, you can barely see through it. It scatters the light so much that they have to add a light. It's actually got two, a blue one and a white one, so that you can get enough light through that powerful magnification to actually see what you're looking at. There we go. You can see the difference here. What letter is that one? It's a Y. Oh, there it is, Kennedy. You can almost see the pixels in the print with this thing. Yeah, but without the light, you can't. There's not enough light coming through at this level of magnification. Don't worry about running out and buying all this equipment or suddenly finding out what do I have to have. When the time is right, your collection, your hobby, will determine what you got to have next, because you're going to find you reach a point where you're stifled, right? You say, I want to do more, but I just don't have this one particular tool I need. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's one of those. Maybe whatever it is. You get to a point where you reach it. You find an obstacle that you don't have something, and a lot of these are very inexpensive. These cameras, right? This thing we're showing right here. There we go. We can put this put that half-cent back under there. There we go. These are $30. Scope. There it is. There it is. These are $30. For most people, that's not a killer price. I hate to say that, because I've been there where there is no money, and geez, you're stuck. You're trying to find $6 to get a loop and ship it. Okay. Well, the fascinating thing about this hobby is, well, it is money. You pull things out of the coin rolls, and you'll find stuff that you'll keep. I got stuff over here, right? Cups, bags, all kinds of stuff. And you can pick through it later on after you've gotten more experience and say, okay, some of these are junk. Because the best part about collecting coins is, even if it's junk, it's still money. And pick it out if you have any questions. Just pick it out for later. And later on you'll determine, okay, I want to keep these and the rest of these are junk. Yeah, these just make life easier is what that is. But what's really probably the most handiest thing for every collector is not the coins, right? It's not the, well, these are pretty, okay, these are pretty handy. It's the information. The information is key. You're going to end up at some point with a desk and shelves above it and just stacks of books. That's where the information is. Information is key on this. Books. Get the books. Really, they say get the book before the coin. You're going to get to a point where you don't have the book and you're stuck without it. What is this coin? I'd like to know what this coin is, but I don't have the book. Well, you know, we have so much information online nowadays. Here we go. I'm taking you back to the blog. We got these key information websites. Grading, values, die varieties. This is where it gets really handy. There's our USA coin book. Is that on my list here? It should be. General information. Arrow Ref. Numismatist for foreign coins. Konica. CUDS. USA coin book. There it is. Real handy USA coin book. I'm going to take you there right now. Right, and this is stats. Let's look at Lincoln Memorial, something we're all familiar with. You know, you have the who designed it. All right, so you know to look for an FG. But here, metal composition 95% from 59 to 82. Here's your weight, real handy. Here's how big it is, and here, isn't this handy? Is every photo of every date in its normal condition, normal strike. Here's 1962P. I'll pull up here. There it is. That's a 1962. It's a P. I think that's a proof issue. Yeah, that does look like a proof. However, that's the design used. This is your standard design. You can click on it and pull it up nice and big, and then you can compare what you have. Right? You can compare your pig to their pig, and say, hey man, my little man is upside down, or I've got this weird thing in Bay 3, looks like a nose. What is this? And you've got a standard reference of every coin, right? I mean every darn thing just about. Every date, in great shape. Oh, where's that Liberty Cap halves at? There you go. Here's my 1794. And I compare what I have to what they have. Turns out I have a normal head. There she is. Normal head, high relief. Which one do you have? There you go. I'll get this one over here, except it's bent and scratched and hammered and corroded. But it's good to have a reference. That's what this comes down to. Let me kill that. That's USA Coin Book, and it's darn handy for that. Specialized information, you want you know, copper coins for information on die varieties for Lincoln cents. What to look for. There's a neat one. I've got a list here. We started, it's called the Lincoln Cent Die Variety Cheat Sheet. Because a lot of people, geez, I'd like to go through all kinds of pocket change and coin rolls, but what do you look for? You know, again, it's the information that's coming out as being the most desirable thing. Gosh, get the information. And there's lots of it out here. What do you look for this particular date? 1934D. I want to find a DDO, a double die obverse. Here it is. 1934 double die obverse. Looks like this. All right. See little swoops. See little swoops. And you're going to find that up here on the right side where it says Lincoln Cent Die Variety Cheat Sheet. We can keep expanding this ad infinitum. It's handy. Now there's one more thing that every collector really should have. Let me find my, there it is, there's home. There's home. Okay. There, it's not just the book. There's more to it than the book. Right? Coins are good. Having that information is wonderful. The next thing you need the most, and this blows all the rest of them away. And you got a good head start if you're here. It's at community support. Really. You've got people you can go to and say, hey man, what's this coin I have? I got Bill Betts wants me to look at a buffalo. We got the Hidden, had me look at a half cent the other day. I'm going to take you back to the screen, and hopefully I still have these open. Yep. Okay, here's a screen. We got the little chat over here, but chat is limiting. We can't share images. There it is. We can't share images in the chat. Can't share links easily in the chat. Over on Facebook, we've got this group. It's called the YouTuber Coin Community. Let me see if you can see what I can see, because I didn't really check. Yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the YouTuber Coin Community. And this is set up so people after the chat can talk about their coins. Because a lot of times these streams will end, and the chat, well, ends with the stream. You can't keep talking. In here you can. So you can put up pictures and stuff. Here you go. The tip of the day is, don't spend too much money on a mercury dime unless you know that the label matches the coin. There we go. You can ask questions. How do you watch different streams? Here's James. He got a new shirt. Pretty handy, right? If you have a video channel, post it up in here. Here's Robert. Flordelina, that's Mrs. Lawson. Robert and Flordelina, they're having an auction right now. Right? Ooh, yep, we're going to win a red book, by the way. We'll have that shortly. But people ask questions. Here's Louis Cucchiera. That's Cheapskate Coins. He's looking at this 1807. Here's a big picture of it. He's looking at this 1807 bust half. And this little line right inside has him wondering, is this an 18 over 17? And really, I could not answer. I've got too much damage on this coin to be able to tell anything else. But there are some, 18s over 17s out there. Well, that's close. What you would need, you'd need a reference. Well, if you don't have the reference, somebody else might, and there it comes in handy. You can compare and contrast and talk right here. Show us a picture of your coin, and somebody can probably answer your question about what it is, identification, and it's when you're able to get involved in these different groups. Coin op is another one. Here we go. Oh, I put that in there too. And people do this all the time. They post a photo of their coin. And the great part is a lot of people have these phones that have, beautiful cameras. And they can take decent photos. Here's Greg going through some rolls. Geez. Coin collecting is fun, but if you have someone to share your hobby with, it really makes it all that much better. Let's see. Let me find this over here. Now, if you're at a point where you can help other people, right? You come to this class, you learn stuff, you get involved in these Facebook groups, you get involved in other channels and learn. You'll reach a point where you're able to start helping other people. Now you're able to expand your ability. Because when you teach other people, when you explain to people what they have, right? When you begin answering their questions, that's when you really have to straighten everything out quickly in your head, and you learn how to teach. And this is how you develop your skills. So, gosh, get in these groups and get active. Ask questions. Answer them as best you can. If you don't know the answer, just move on to the next one. But where you can help, help. People definitely need the help, that's for sure. Let's catch up in here. Mine is in the mail. Lincoln says, oh yes, donations are appreciated to help keep the show going. Yeah, this is the part where I beg for money. It's real simple. I've got a PayPal address. You can use this. It's in the link down below if you'd like to click and support this channel. It is your viewer support that makes it all happen. It's what I used to buy the books. Keep the lights turned on. Put gas in the truck. Last week, or last coin show, we had donations from Hi-Ho Silver, Mantic Coins, Blues Coins, Amanda McCarthy, Bill Betts, Hidden Numismatist, and Anna Hutchinson. Now, some came in through SUPERCHAT, and some came in through PayPal. PayPal's better. I get it all. But it lets us buy these books. Real handy things. And we're going to give one of these away. Now, if you had a red book, you could look it up and find out what I'm going to ask you. But definitely, your support makes this possible. Otherwise, it'll just be another sales show. Because I got to pay the bills. There's Jeff Dunn. Can you please post a link to the YouTube coin community to ask questions? I've got you right here, Jeff. YouTuber coin community on Facebook. There. Copy link. And I'm going to give it to you. No, okay. Paul is quick. I'm slow. That might be it. What? I got an error. Type it in. Here, look. Where's the screen? There's a screenshot. Look, I got an error. Huh? Okay, you can go to Facebook and type in YouTuber coin community, and it'll give you some answer and might lead you there. But that's the name. But YouTuber, I had YouTube coin community, but I can't actually use YouTube's name. It's a violation of policy. Okay, let's have some fun. I got a trivia question for you guys. Okay, gotta run. Good night, all. Take it easy, Chiefskate. Computer went foo-foo. I got an error. I tried to post in my own chat. I got an error. Okay, here's home. All right, we've been talking about Ikes more lately, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit later on. Next week, we're going to talk about Ikes again. You know, they made them in clad. They made them in silver, 40%. I didn't know they made a 90%er. There was a 90% Eisenhower dollar, right? And the question is, what is the date on that dollar? And if you get it right, I'm going to send you this book. Or you can, have me send it to somebody else. What is the date on the only 90% Eisenhower dollar? Now, they made another Eisenhower dollar in the little dollars, but that's that magnesium mess. So what's the only 90% silver Eisenhower dollar? What's the date on that? And this is a trick question, by the way. I see 70, 72, 76, 74, 71, 71, 71, 71. 72. What's the only date on the only 90% Eisenhower silver dollar? Dime Digger, I need you to send me your shipping address right here. Here we go. Watch this. You're going to love this. I told you it'd be tricky. There we go. This is the only 90% Eisenhower dollar. There it is. It's an Eisenhower commemorative dollar. 1890, when he was born, to 1990, which is what Dime Digger has. I already have books, so I'm going to not play. That's okay, Blues. We'll always have something else. Now, don't mind the little blemish on the holder. That's really on the holder. This is a proof Eisenhower. It's a commemorative dollar. You don't get the coin. I need that for the next show. Here's his home right here. He actually got this house after he retired from the presidency. I guess he was a Columbia University president, and then he retired. Come on, he's like 100 years old. And he bought a little farm. I'd love it. Let me move these bright things out of the way. I'll tell you what, let me cover it up with something dark. There we go. He bought a house right on the edge of the Gettysburg battlefield. And that's the Eisenhower farm you see in the back of that. So there it is, $1, 90%, and it's got Eisenhower on it. So Dime Digger, congratulations. See, did you learn something now? All right, it's not so much the things that every collector should have. It's the esoteric stuff. It's the information, and it's the people. That's what the hobby is all about. More than anything else, it's the people that make it happen. I mean, come on, what's the joy of having an awesome coin, right? Like something like this. Yeah, I love this. It's wrecked, but it's my favorite. What's the joy of having something as hideous and beat up as this if you got nobody to share it with? Huh. Dave was too slow. Sorry, man. Dime Digger got it. Oh, let me write your name down before I forget, because otherwise I'll forget. Did that make sense? There you go. Now, Dime Digger, do you have a red book? If you have a red book, I'll give you a choice of a different book. Otherwise, this is going to come your way. And that's a 2015. That was Sly. It's the only 90% Ike. Now, this is Lincoln. He loves Ikes. Well, there is, ready, a 90% Ike dollar. It's the only one. And there's another Ike dollar in magnesium, but yeah, that was tricky. There, you can see his house. Good porch. I guess they had martinis out there, him and the missus. Sure, do I use it every day in Bill J's stream? You do have one, Dime Digger? Because if you would rather have... Where'd it go? I done lost it. Here it is. Okay. Because if you already have a red book, right? I can step you up to the comprehensive catalog and encyclopedia of U.S. coins. Same kind of idea, but there is more information in this. So take a pick. If you have a red book, we'll save that for somebody else, and I'll get you that. Having a choice is kind of handy. So let me know what you want. There's Bill J. Bill J, we done gave it away to Dime Digger. And he's going to let us know which one he would like. I got to find a way to package it. I got some big envelopes over here in the hutch. Well, yes, you've never seen it. This is a good book. I would call it a staple. It's a comprehensive encyclopedia. It's by the Confident Collector. Same idea, just more of it. What you got here? Confederation period coins. What you got here? Early colonials. Redbook don't have that stuff. They started to mint. Here's nickels. You got your shield nickels, your V nickels. That buffalo one, which actually it's a bison. There it is. Bisonus, I think is Latin. There we go. I'll get that right out to you. There's Barber, God knows what. Is that a quarter? I don't know, man. Oh, that's a quarter section, so that'd be a Barber quarter. Yeah, it's handy. I'll get that out to you instead of the red book. So guess what? In 2 weeks, we're going to give away another red book. Well, the same one. That'll work. Okay. It's a hobby of accumulation. You can't expect to get everything all at once. And, well, one thing for sure, you're not going to learn everything all at once. You'll learn a little bit here, a little bit there, and you got to be ready. You got to keep an open mind to be ready to learn stuff for the next 50 years or however long it takes. I've been doing this for 40 years since I was, 10 years old. Gosh, sometime this year will be 41 years. Yeah, summertime, thereabouts. 77. What year is this? Well, a lot. It's like 40 years. And there's still stuff I don't know. I got a new coin this week I didn't have. I like to go get something I didn't have. Here's one I didn't have. It's a Dragon Slayer. There it is. That's a Royal Bank of... It's a Bank of Upper Canada. It's a halfpenny token from 1852. And it's in the Haxby book. Here's the front. 1 halfpenny. I like the halfpennies. This is a halfpenny token. You got cornucopia, a sword, anchor, another cornucopia. This is in pretty decent shape. The crown, this partial flag over here. And on the back, you got the Dragon Slayer. Here he is. There's a story behind that, of course. But when you look close, you realize, wait a minute, he's not slaying the dragon. The horse is slaying the dragon. All this time, I was deceived. Gosh, no matter. The dragon's getting slayed, so I guess the point is there. And I'm going to put you down for the encyclopedia. All right. Make sure I get your address, and we'll ship it out. Now, I only ship U.S., so if you have an international address, I'm just going to put this out on the porch, and you have to come and get it. Furnace is gone. There goes my coin and metal money. Oh, man. Yeah, I got to do one about finding the money to make the hobby run. Because if you think about it, you reach a point where you have the equipment, you can take good quality photos. Your phone will do that. You can get into these networks, the Facebook group, some of these other spots. USA Coin Book, you can sell on there. There's a 2% commission. It's slow, but it can be effective. And at some point, you're able to take your old stuff and move it out the door and get money for it and let the hobby take care of itself. You see the way that works? Geez, you use that knowledge you got from all the books and all those people over there in chat, and you learn, hey, I can get this coin for a fair price, for a real good price, and sell it then and make $5, right? And geez, now the hobby is self-perpetuating. Kind of the whole darn point. it's a natural progression of the hobby, but it's one that a lot of people don't take that step. But now we have the equipment, the technology's out there, the social networking is in place, the video, all of it. It's all in place, and we're going to see some changes in the next few years as people learn to develop that skill of marketing their old coins. And really, it comes down to your self-esteem, and the best way to build that is when you see somebody asking about a coin, well, take those books that you have and research it and give them a good answer. Jeff Dunn says, can you please tell me what 2009 pennies are 95% copper? You're going to find that in the red book, and it would be all the satin and all the proof issues for 2009 will be 95% copper. Okay, but it's in a different section of the book. You have to actually look out back where the mint sets are. I have to find where the section of the mint sets are. Okay, but 2009, you got 4 different coins, right? You got the presidential, you get the log cabin, you got the statehood, and you got the sitting on a log thing. Okay, well, in 1982, they changed the metal on those coins. I think we're getting close. They changed it to a zinc core, a zinc planchet with copper plating. That's all well and good. You know, 2009, you have these bicentennial design. It's 200 years since Abraham Lincoln was born, and they want to do something special. Well, they got these satin coins in the mint sets. Here we go, proof and mint sets. I think we're there. So they made, in 2009, for the anniversary, they made those coins in the proof and the mint sets in the original recipe of 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, which is 3% zinc and 2% tin. And they weigh 3.1 grams. Okay, let's see. Well, I read it here once sometime. We'll just read the whole darn book. You'll learn it. So a lot of people don't realize that, yeah, they made copper pennies after 1982. But it was special for that year. I can't find it right up. It's in there. And same idea, they had an Eisenhower dollar, but that one is a 90% Eisenhower dollar, but it's not the standard design as that one. Yeah, lots of little bits of trivia out there. Yeah, and it's a neat thing, if you know a lot of stuff, you can win a lot of stuff. A lot of these channels are giving away stuff left and right. Oh, hope it's not too cold where you are. It was 81 degrees today. I'm pretty happy about that. Poof, and tomorrow's nail, an 82 transition set appears. Dragon says that magical mix of metals, it causes wood grain effects. Yes, I have looked and looked and looked at 2009 proof and mint sets and have not yet found a woody. However, because it is the original 95% recipe with the tin, and it seems to be the tin because in 1963 when they took the tin out, the woodies disappeared. They changed. You might still have some out there, but they're not like they used to be with the tiger stripes and the fantastic vivid colors. But keep an eye out. I suspect there may be some. However, 2009, the metallurgy technology has grown and greatly improved. You figure it's probably really good mixing. Yeah, they mixed them a lot better. But it's potential. It could be out there. Just one stripe. That's all I want. I just want one striper from 2009. Modern alloying is a lot tighter now. Yeah, you get those alloys. You get them woodies. Sometimes they're amber and tan. They're black and tan. They're they're dark. Sometimes they're really, really bright. I got one here somewhere. I don't know, man. I swear it was here. I was just looking at it thinking, cool. It's here. You get different colors, and I'm thinking it's not necessarily the alloy mix being off. I'm thinking you have a contaminant in there. You know, a nail or something falls in. Perhaps a piece of the crucible being used. You know, you get some steel in there. That's going to greatly change the color. And you wouldn't need a whole lot of that. And I mean, come on, these places are heat and activity. A little bit of extra metal falling in is going to be, you know, too noticeable. Mike says that would be cool. I had not thought to look for the 2009 Woody. See, if you know that 2009 has the tin in there, you'd have to lead to that next step. There must be Woodies somewhere. Are there or aren't they? That would be worth Brazilians. We got a Brazilian here somewhere. Where'd that go? Is this it? Where'd that Brazilian go? What's this one? Nope, that's Italian Anna. Where's the Brazilian? Nope, that's Kung Fu Masters. What's this one? What is that one? 10. That's a Pfennig. Oh, it's out there. Perfectly parallel roller lines. That's the modern Woodies. Nobody's really decided what those are. I think it's a combination of something to do with the roller lines and something to do with the way they are annealed. And it just imprinted and fixed that discoloration. There's no depth to it. You put it on a grinder, they go away. Yeah, but that would be a cool find. Well, I want to thank everybody for stopping in. All those folks who have sent donations in, which keeps this thing rolling. You know, we'll keep doing more stuff. Not supposed to exist. What's that, Roadrunner? A 79D nickel black beauty. Over annealed. Could be stained. Who knows? Not supposed to exist, though. Keep an eye out. There are coins out there. If you have the knowledge and know what to look for, you can find some really cool, unique stuff. With that, there. I did not expect this to have. I lost my page here. Where the hell are we? I did not expect that little girl, that little charmer, to have wide edge letters. Tell you the truth, I didn't even know about wide edge letters on 1794 until I scraped open that book and went through it and said, oh, okay. And then looked over at PCGS for their surviving population for anything with large edge, and realizing this could be far more rare than expected. But I'll have to do more study and really nail it down to the particular variety. I will send to Ken, maybe an anomaly. Try testing it. Ooh, geez. Touch the edge, touch the rim with a bit of acetone, and see if you get a change in the color on the rim. And if it does go away, it's just filthy. That's all it's going to be. True Woodies will show the wood grain up on the rim. Oh yeah, all the way across, all the way around, and through the coin. I gotta find a 1941 that I can destroy and put it on the grinder, because it's the alloy mix goes through. It's only a planchet this thick. You put it on the grinder and the wood grain stays, which is kind of neat. It'll change, you know, because it's still like a moving line, but the wood grain would stay. Whereas those new modern parallel line, dark line Woodies, it doesn't. It goes away. Coin Dragon says, that's how I can foolproof it. The only problem with proving your coin's a Woody using a grinder is you destroy the darn coin. Keep working on it. Okay, look, if you have a suggestion for a subject you'd like to see explored during coin class, get a hold of me at this email address right here and let me know. And we can probably fit it in. I've got a pretty sizable list that I'll go over. And, well, one day I'll get to all of them, but it's going to take time. But if enough people call in and say, we want to know more about, you know, off-axis or misaligned, or if I get a lot of people talk about that same subject, I'll move it up further up the list. But I also have to, it takes time because I've got to get, you know, the samples, the examples, props. SJ, what time are you on tomorrow? SJ says noon Pacific. What time's that on the East Coast? 3 o'clock. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, SJ, Coin Dragon, Blues, everyone else, and especially thank the sponsors and those people that sponsor tonight. Of course, we'll talk about them next week and show their channels off as best we can. It'll be fun. But your viewer support is what keeps this coin class going. And without it, by gosh, I'll have to resort to like just having a sales show. And what are you doing? Are you going to sell those hearts? Now also you can do it with, I believe, salt and vinegar. But it won't be quite as green. And probably won't be quite as fast. But the Miracle Grow combined with the red wine vinegar, because you have the sulfates in the red wine vinegar, and it's the sulfates that add to the reaction to give you green copper, so you can make green hearts. Better living through chemistry, that's what that is. It can be done, SJ, and it's really quick. 30-40 minutes an hour. Seriously, she does these copper hearts. She did some pours. I got a silver heart here somewhere. No, God only knows where that is. Yeah, she's been taking metal and she put it in a furnace and melting it. We'll have to experiment. Yes, experiment. Get your white lab coat on. Coat it with flux. But the red wine Miracle Grow rinses right off and leaves you with a green heart. Green. It's perfect for SJ. Okay, guys, I'm going to take off. You stop in tomorrow. 3 o'clock is SJ. At 5:30 Eastern is Mantic Coins. There's always something on. You can take a look in the video directory and see. And I can probably find that video directory. Here we go. There's the screen. Where is that foolish directory? There we go. Everybody has a channel. If you're not in this directory, let me know. Send me an email and I'll get you added. But you got to have content. You got to have actual coin videos. We've got, get down. We've got live stream show times. If we have a live stream, you know, you do it regularly. I had to put SJ down here on unscheduled but regular because, well, she's usually on. Yeah, a lot of times late at night. Go watch SJ. She's fun. Let's see. Saturday, Bill 457 comes on around noon. Manta Coins 5:30. Silver Seeker. Mobile Coins JB in the evening. And $50 make you a holler. Sunday, ready for this? Look at this. Look, check out what Sunday's doing. You got Manta Coins in the morning. Let's see. Digging Canuck. That's Liz. You got Rare Coin TV. These guys have a pretty good show. They really do. They get right deep down into it. You got Trey at noon. Big Flip. Mobile Coins. Coins for amateurs at 7 o'clock in the evening. Usually he does this thing where you guess how many points they're going to get out of a box. And they use Ryan Quinn's point system. And if you get it right, you win something. By gosh. So many things you can win on these shows. Later on you get JB Coins, Big Flip after a little break. And finally at 9:30 p.m. on Sunday, you get that big show. Get in there. Oh crap, I need to email Ken for Coin Seminar. Let me know, because I'm going to add you in here. That's not it. I'm going to add you in here. This is the Coin Seminar as it stands, but there's more coming. Joe Durbin's got a time schedule. Cheapskate is going to be somewhere. I have to confirm Riser. Where's Amy? Amy's in here. Yep, it's me, Brian. Yep, there he is. The Coin Haiku. Look, I can do this anytime. Sunday's wide open. We have the big show. And at 9:30 on Monday, that's when we're going to pull this, pull the winner out of the hat for all this good stuff over here. Right? Remember, not the Ike, but the Okay, that Ike. The copper round. The eagle. This very eagle. This copper round. Let's see. Get out the way, you. We got the Libertad from Paula and the 1/20th from Mantic. That's from Blues. That's from Blues. That's from Paula. That's from Mantic. And that's from me. There it is. It works. Gosh. Okay, guys. The more you support this channel, the more coin classes we'll have, and we'll improve the content and the props, and we'll have more giveaways. And I'll pay my light bill. It works. Good night, all, and have a great night. Trey's coming up next. Get over there and say hi. Levi says, hit the like button before you leave and help me help you. It's Me, Brian, is giving away a 1909 SVDB. He's giving something away. I don't know what it is. He'll surprise us with that. But he's going to talk about 1909s and the VDB and the, Planet S and all that good stuff. And it's Me, Brian. He's always fun to watch. He's casual. He's with you. He's one of the team. Jonathan, roofing is one thing I haven't done yet. Looks rough, especially in the winter. Dude, it's all like this, right? You're always dropping your tools. It's hot as hell. Let the roofers do the roofing job. Yeah. Gosh, we can have that one. I did one roof and said, this is my last roof. And I didn't finish that one. I said, I'll see you guys later, because I didn't need the money this bad. And SJ, if you're going to do something for the Coin Seminar weekend, please let me know. Now, I'm going to be on at 8 o'clock that Friday night, but it's not part of the seminar weekend. It's part of my regular thing. I don't W, Jeff. Maybe. Let me know. We got a week until it comes up. But, sooner or later, that week's going to be going out. A lot of people are hearing about it. Spread the word. Tell people about the seminar. Yep, and we get a lot of people showing up. We get a lot of exposure to these seminars. A lot of people come over from Facebook or Twitter or wherever they are, Instagram, and come start watching these shows. And, well, if you're on the seminar schedule, you're the ones that get promoted, and you're the ones that they're going to watch. Maybe they'll go find somebody else later, but for a while, geez, there's another regular subscriber. Hope you have an awesome night, guys, and we'll see you later. Saturday, Mantic, SJ, Sunday, me, CFA. Watch the schedules. Just get involved and do your thing. Hey, we'll see you later.